Let's talk about the Titanic, one of the greatest maritime disasters in history. But what if I told you that someone predicted its sinking with chilling accuracy, 14 years before it even happened? In 1898, an author named Morgan Robertson published a novella about a massive, luxurious ocean liner called the Titan. Sound familiar? Just like the Titanic, the Titan was hailed as unsinkable. Just like the Titanic, it struck an iceberg while crossing the North Atlantic. And just like the Titanic, it sank in the freezing waters with a tragic loss of life because there weren't enough lifeboats. The book detailed the ship's size, speed, and even the time of year it sank. The parallels are so perfect, so exact, that it makes you wonder, was this a bizarre coincidence, a terrifying prophecy, or something else entirely? But this strange echo in time isn't an isolated event. History is filled with them. Consider Abraham Lincoln. Shortly before his death, he told his wife and a close friend about a disturbing dream he'd had. In the dream, he walked into the East Room of the White House to find a coffin guarded by soldiers. When he asked who had died, a soldier replied, "The president." He was killed by an assassin. Just days later, Lincoln himself was assassinated, and his body was laid in state in that very same room. But here's where it gets even stranger. Years before the assassination, the man who would pull the trigger, John Wilkes Booth, had actually performed in a play at Ford's Theater while President Lincoln was in the audience. It's as if their fateful paths were destined to cross long before that tragic night. And the pattern continues into the modern era. Think about the moon landing. In 1953, the legendary science fiction writer Arthur C. Clarke wrote a novel called The City in the Stars, but it was in his nonfiction work where he truly became a visionary. He accurately predicted the use of geostationary satellites for global communication. He even outlined the technical details of a mission to the moon. Fast forward 16 years to 1969, and the Apollo 11 mission unfolded almost exactly as he had described, from the launch trajectory to the lunar module's landing. It's as if the engineers at NASA were following a script written nearly 2 decades earlier. These stories aren't just fun trivia. They challenge our understanding of time and causality. When fiction so perfectly mirrors reality, when dreams become deadly premonitions, and when scientific blueprints are laid out in novels decades before they're built, you have to stop and ask a profound question. Is history a random series of events, or is there a pre-written script we are all unknowingly following? Are these just incredible coincidences, or are they echoes from the future? Hints that destiny is already set.